Hello everyone and welcome to Autos back again. I hope you guys are doing well. So guys, today I have with me this car which is the Tata Altroz. It is a premium hatchback offering from Tata Motors. In this video I am going to give you guys a detailed walk around of this car. In this video I will be discussing about the exterior, interior, features, space, engine as well as the price of the car. So let's quickly start the video from the design front. As you can see, in terms of design, Tata Motors has done an amazing job. I would say it definitely looks very much sporty, attractive and sharp as well. By the way, one good thing with the Tata Altroz is the fact that the car is available with a BS6 petrol as well as diesel engine option, so that is an advantage which the Tata Altroz actually gets. Now if you guys recall, in 2016 Tata Motors had launched the Tata Tiago. After that, all the products which they have launched like the Tigor, Nexon, Hexa, Harrier as well as the Altroz, each and every product has been amazing in terms of looks, and not only in terms of looks but also in terms of safety. Those cars have performed really well, I would say. Now talking about the Tata Altroz, this particular car has scored a strong 5-star rating in the global NCAP crash test, so it is also a pretty safe car to be in and to travel in. Talking about the safety features, by the way, it gets dual airbags, ABS, EBD as well as corner stability control, so all those features are there in this particular vehicle. Now starting off from the front profile of the car, here as you can see, this is how the car looks like from the front. It definitely looks pretty sharp, I would say. So here at the front, as you can see, you do get the Tata logo right in the center. There is also some amount of chrome which is used at the front, and you obviously do get this hexagonal black glossy grille at the front. By the way, if you guys notice, this chrome strip actually covers the whole frontal area of the Tata Altroz. So here as you can see, this is how it runs and covers the whole frontal area of the Tata Altroz, and it definitely enhances the front profile of the car as well. One more thing which you might notice right over here is this sharp black element which they have provided, which again runs through the front profile of the car, which definitely makes the car's front profile look much more sharp and aerodynamic. And again, on the bonnet, as you can see, they have tried to provide those sharp elements on the bonnet for added aerodynamic efficiency as well. On the whole car, you'll find a lot of sharp elements. Now talking about the headlamps, here as you can see, this is the headlamp unit which you get in the top end variant of the Tata Altroz. This is halogen projector setup which you get at the front. So by the way, this is your projector provided, this is your LED DRL which you get, this is the fog lamp which you get. So this is the halogen projector headlamp setup which you get on the top end variant of the Tata Altroz. Now it does get the feature of automatic headlamps, cornering fog lamps, rain sensing wipers as well, especially in the top end variants. And as you can see, this particular red color, as Tata Motors says, the downtown red color, it definitely adds to the sporty appeal of the car. It definitely makes the car look much more sportier. This is the top end variant, because of which the mirrors right over here are painted black. The roof is also painted black. So those are the few additional things which you get in the XZ optional variant. On the ORVMs, as you can see, the ORVMs are painted glossy black. The roof is also painted glossy black in contrast color. So those are the differences which you get in the top end XZ optional variant. And on the sides, as you can see, this is how the side profile of the car looks like. By the way guys, the wheelbase of the car is 2501 mm, and talking about the suspension, at the front you have MacPherson strut suspension. Meanwhile at the rear you have twist beam suspension provided. So that is the suspension setup. On the sides here, as you can see, this is the glossy black treatment which you get, which actually enhances the side profile of the car as well, which definitely looks nice on the sides. Now here you actually get a request button. By pressing the request button, you can actually lock and unlock the car as well. So this is the key of the car. Let me quickly show you guys the key. So this is the key of the car. If you have the key in your pocket, you can basically lock and unlock the doors by simply pressing this particular button. So as soon as I press it, the car will lock itself. And here as you can see, the mirrors also fold automatically. So that is again a good thing. When you lock and unlock the car, the mirrors actually fold. So you don't really have to insert a key. So basically you can lock and unlock the car by simply pressing the button on the door handles. One more great feature about the Tata Altroz is the fact that it gets 90-degree door opening. So basically if you have your grandparents at your place, it will be very easy for them to get in and get outside of the car. So that is again a very good feature that Tata Altroz is offering. And again, if you notice right over here, those door handles are kind of hidden for added aerodynamics, and those doors again open 90-degree wide, so it becomes very easy for people to get in and out of the car. So that is again a very thoughtful feature that Tata Motors has incorporated in the Tata Altroz. That is again a very nice feature that the car actually gets, the 90-degree door opening. So guys, now let me quickly close the door and let me show what all other features do you get in the Tata Altroz. By the way, I'll get in the second row of seats as well, and I'll definitely show you guys how much space do you get inside the car as well. So basically just stay tuned with me. And here on the sides again, as you can see, there's minimal amount of chrome used on the ORVMs as well. I like the way they have used this chrome on the sides. Here you also do get your indicator on the side as well. By the way, on the roof you have this normal antenna provided for FM. You don't really have the shark fin antenna. And this is how the side profile looks like. Now let me really show you guys the rear profile of the car. By the way guys, the height of the car is 1523 mm to be precise, and it gets a 37 liters fuel tank capacity as well. At the rear, as you can see, there are a lot of sharp elements provided. Here you do get this glossy black treatment which enhances the rear profile of the car. At the center you have the Tata logo, Altroz badge as well. So guys, now let's have a look at the tail lamps of the Tata Altroz. So here, as you can see, this is the tail lamp setup which you get on the Tata Altroz. It definitely does get an LED unit. The indicators, by the way, are fog lamps provided right over here. It does get rear fog lamp as well. And this is the LED tail lamp which you get right over here, completely finished in smoked black. Now guys, here at the bottom you can see those reflectors provided. And now this is the top end variant, because of which you do have this rear wiper as well as washer and defogger. So this is the defogger which you get in the top end variant of the Tata Altroz. At the top you have the high mounted stop lamp, and here if you notice you have those spoiler pads provided. I think this is an additional accessory which you get. This is something which you need to buy additionally. Here you have the reverse parking camera. It also does get reverse guidelines. I'll show it to you guys as soon as I get inside the car. So here you have the reverse parking camera with sensors. Those are the sensors which you get at the rear. So guys, this is how the rear profile of the Tata Altroz looks like. I think I've shown you guys most of the things at the rear as well. And if you guys notice one more thing, a good thing about the car is the fact that they have provided a boomerang sort of a design on the tail lamp, which actually extends to the side profile of the car. So that again looks very nice, I would say. Here, as you can see, the boomerang sort of a design which carry forwards to the side profile. Now let me show you guys the tire profile at the rear. So the tire profile at the rear is 185/60 R16. Those are 16 inches alloy wheels which you get right over here. Those are Goodyear tires, by the way, 185/60 R16. So that is the tire profile which you get. Goodyear tires are provided. The design of the alloy wheel again looks quite nice, and this is how the side profile of the car looks like. It definitely looks very much sporty and sharp. The wheel arches also look quite sporty. At the front, the tire profile is again similar, which is 185/60 R16. 16 inches alloy wheels are provided. The design of the alloy wheels is pretty nice. Here you have the indicator on the sides, and this is the glossy black mirror which you get. So guys, I think I have spoken a lot about most of the things. By the way, here you don't really have a request button, you only have it on the driver's side. So guys, I think I have spoken a lot about most of the things on the exterior front. Now it's time to get inside the car, and let me show you guys what all features do you get inside. By the way, before that I need to show you the key of the car as well. That is something which I haven't shown to you up till now. So by the way, this is the key which you get with the car. And here on the key, as you can see, this is the button for your lock. This is for your follow me headlamps. This is to open the boot, and obviously this is to unlock the car as well. And I have also not shown you guys the boot of the car, so let me unlock the boot and let me quickly show you guys how much space do you get in the boot of the Tata Altroz. So after showing you guys the boot, I'll get inside the car and show you guys what all features do you have inside as well. So here, as you can see, by the way, it gets an electric tailgate opener. So below here you have a button by which you can basically open the boot of the Tata Altroz. So as you can see, this is the amount of space which you have in the boot of the Altroz. To be precise, it is 345 liters in terms of size, and it is quite decent, I would say. In terms of size, you also have this parcel shelf over here, and this particular mat, I think this is again an additional accessory which you need to buy. Below this you have your spare wheel, obviously, and the spare wheel is not a full size tire, it is a smaller size wheel which you get. It is a steel rim, by the way. The tire profile which you get in the spare wheel is 165/80 R14. This is a 14-inch steel rim which you have in the spare wheel as a spare wheel. And here, as you can see, this is the emergency triangle which you get. This is the toolkit which you get as well. So you get decent amount of space in the boot of the Tata Altroz. This is the mat which is additional accessory which you need to buy. So in terms of space, it is decent amount of space which you get. 345 liters of boot space in the Tata Altroz. By the way, here you have this handle provided from which you can actually close the boot of the car. There it goes. So this is how the car looks like from the exterior profile. Now guys, let me quickly get inside and let me show you guys what all features do you get. By the way, talking about the pricing of the car, the ex-showroom price of the car starts from 5,44,000 rupees and goes all the way till 9,09,000 rupees. So guys, right now I'm inside the car, and as you can see, this is how the dashboard and the interior of the Tata Altroz actually looks like. On the dashboard, they have actually given multicolor combination. You have black, grey as well as silver finish. This silver finish definitely looks quite nice and premium inside the cabin. By the way, you can observe one more thing over here, and it is the fact that the door pads have this flat thing running and connecting the dashboard and running all the way till here. This is a similar thing which you might also see in a lot of Jaguar cars as well. So it is good thing that Tata Motors is also offering such premium touches in the Tata cars, and this is how the dashboard and the interior of the Tata Altroz looks like. So now let me really start talking about the features which you get in the top end variant. First of all, you have this leather wrap steering wheel, which is flat bottom one, and on the steering wheel you have a lot of buttons provided. Now let me really start the car and show it to you what all features do you get. First of all, when you press the start stop button, it will show you the Tata logo. It will give you a welcome sweep like this. So this is the instrument cluster which you get in the Tata Altroz, and this is the 7 inches touchscreen music system which you get right over here. By the way, it is really very good in terms of sound quality as well as in terms of touch response. I'll probably give you guys a bigger video of the sound quality on my Instagram handle. By the way, I'm not putting it here because of the copyright issues. So you can basically get into radio. As you can see, the touch response is really very good. So here you can basically toggle through the channels as well. Let me quickly turn it on a little bit for you guys. The sound quality is actually really very good. I have not turned on the car right now. So getting back, so here you have the back option as well. So you can basically, you have all those things over here. It also gets Android Auto, Apple CarPlay as well. Here you have this button for your settings as well. And when you are in neutral, you can actually turn on the reverse parking camera as well from here. So as you can see, you can basically turn on your reverse parking camera as well, and the sound quality is really very good. Here you obviously have your button for your hazard lamp. Here you have a lot of buttons provided. Now this is obviously for your volume, this is for your home. So as soon as you press it, you will get back to home. This is for your favorites. Now here, as you can see, it will show you a few things. Let me really start the car and show it to you guys. So here you actually get your start stop button provided. As you can see, let me start the car for you guys. So there it rose to life. So guys, this is the 7 inches touchscreen music system which you get, and here you have this button provided for your favorites, for your start things. As soon as you press it, getting back, it will show you vehicle setup, audio setup, phone setup. In the vehicle setup, it will basically show you park assist and lighting things. So you can basically, it also gets ambient lighting here. As you can see, here you have this blue ambient lighting inside the car. It is a good thing that Tata Motors is offering this blue ambient lighting. Ambient lighting is basically something which you get in most of the luxury cars, so it is good that Tata Motors is at least offering ambient lighting in the premium hatchback. Getting back, getting into audio setup, you obviously have your equalizer. You can basically change the audio settings from your phone setup. You can basically connect your phone via Bluetooth, and phone setup, volume setup. So you can basically increase and decrease your volume as well. You have your settings for your theme, software details, about. So all those things are provided right over here. Now here, as you can see, this button is to change your radio channel. This is for your Bluetooth thing to connect your phone to the music system, and this is obviously to toggle through the system. Now here you obviously have your buttons for your automatic climate control, AC. Here you have 12-volt charging point provided, USB connectivity as well. So all those things are provided right over here. Here you have some space where you can keep your mobile phone or wallet. Here you have the 6-speed manual gearbox. By the way, the gearbox is very smooth in terms of shifts. I have driven it a little bit, so I know that the gearbox is very smooth in terms of shifts, and the clutch is also on the lighter side. By the way, let me show you guys the reverse parking camera which you get. So getting into reverse, and it also gets adaptive guidelines. So as soon as you turn the steering wheel, it will show you all those things. It will show you the adaptive guidelines as well. And here, if you notice, here you have 2 cup holders provided and a sliding armrest as well. This is the armrest which you get, driver side armrest. Those are the 2 cup holders which you get. This is your handbrake. By the way, this car gets 2 driving modes, city as well as eco, and this is the button to change the modes.
Economy drive mode activated. City drive mode activated.
So as you can see, it definitely tells you that the driving modes are activated as well. So those are the things which you get in the Tata Altroz. Now let me really show you guys what all things you get on the steering wheel as well as in the instrument cluster. So starting off from the steering wheel, first of all, here you have your buttons for your volume. You can increase and decrease the volume as well. You can take calls, accept and reject calls from here. You have your mute button as well. Here you have your button for your cruise control, and this is the instrument cluster which you get in the Tata Altroz. Now on the right you actually have your speedometer, on the left you have your tachometer, in the center you have your MID. In the MID it will show a lot of things, information. So here, from here you can actually toggle through the in MID. It is showing distance to empty, radio channels as well, instantaneous fuel efficiency, odometer reading, fuel gauge is also shown in digital, coolant temperature is shown right there, average fuel consumption as well. Let me mute it. Average fuel consumption as well, and how much power and torque is produced, is churned out. It will also show that. So all those things can be seen right over here inside the instrument cluster of the Tata Altroz. So it is pretty equipped and loaded in terms of features, I would say. Talking about the glove box, by the way, here you have this glove box provided. It is 15 liters in terms of size. Here you have a laptop. You can basically keep your laptop over there. And attention to detail, as you can see right over here, the design, definitely it looks nice inside the dashboard as well. And this is talking about the storage spaces, talking about the door pads. Here, as you can see, you can basically keep your 1 liter water bottle right there. And here you also do get an umbrella holder, which is again a nice thing to have inside a car. Here you obviously have your power window switches. The driver window is one touch up and down, so that is a good thing to have. This is to lock your mirrors, your windows. This is to lock your windows. This is your power window switches, and you can you also do get electrically adjustable and foldable ORVMs. So you can basically adjust and also fold the ORVMs. That is again a good thing to have. Here you obviously have your push start stop button. Here you also have your buttons for your for front fog lamp as well as rear fog lamp. So all those things are provided in the interior of the Tata Altroz. Guys, I think I have spoken a lot about most of the things. I have told you guys everything inside the car. Here you basically have this vanity mirror. Here you have a toll receipt holder. You don't really get a vanity mirror over here in the sun visor. And here you have this light. IRVM is a normal IRVM. You don't really get an automatic IRVM over here. And here you have a sunglass holder as well. Probably you can keep your receipts as well. And here again you have the sun visor. In this you have this vanity mirror provided. Other than the driver side, you actually get handles to hold on to, as you can see, handle as well as hook. So guys, I think I've spoken a lot about the interior as well as what all features do you get inside the car. By the way, it also gets tilt adjustable steering wheel right over here, so you can basically tilt the steering wheel and adjust it according to yourself. Here you obviously have your levers for your wiper. Here you have your lever for your lights, and it also gets automatic headlights as well as wipers, by the way. So that is again rain sensing wipers, so that is again a good thing to have. The interior quality definitely looks quite a lot attractive and premium. Ambient light also looks very nice. Now guys, let me quickly get in the second row and let me really show you guys how much space do you get in the second row of the Tata Altroz. Now let me really adjust the seat according to my driving position. So this is my comfortable driving position. Now let me get inside the second row and let me show you how much space do you get in the second row of the car. By the way, here you have the door handle provided, so from here you can actually open the door of the car. This is the similar thing which you might have seen in the Swift as well as in terms of the Chevrolet Beat. And here, as you can see, this is the amount of space which you get in the second row of the Tata Altroz. Let me get my bag there. So this is the amount of space which you get in the Tata Altroz. And here, as you can see, in terms of space, definitely Tata Motors has done a wonderful job, I would say. In terms of legroom, it is very good. In terms of knee room as well, it is really very good. In terms of under thigh support, it definitely could have been a little bit more better. And in terms of headroom as well, it is really very good car, I would say. And also, I mean, just look at the shoulder room. You can easily get 2 adults and a kid in the middle. And again, one good thing is the fact that the floor is completely flat, so the middle passenger won't really struggle in terms of the legroom. So that is again a good thing over here. Here you have the air vents provided, 12-volt charging point as well, so that is again a good thing. Now here again you have a armrest provided, and here you have your adjustable headrest. Here you have handle to hold on to with a hook, handle to hold on to with a hook, and here in the door pads you have some space to keep a 1 liter water bottle, by the way. And this is obviously your power window switch which you get, and this is the door handle which is again finished in silver. So all those things definitely look quite nice inside the cabin, I would say. This is the amount of space which you get in the second row of the Tata Altroz. Talking about the safety features, the car actually gets dual airbags, ABS, EBD, corner stability control as well. And in the global NCAP crash test, it has definitely scored a strong 5-star rating. So it is a pretty safe car to travel in. By the way, the fuel tank capacity of this car is 37 liters to be precise. Talking about the wheelbase, wheelbase is 2501 mm, and the, let me quickly get outside the car and let me quickly show you guys the wheelbase as well as the ground clearance. We'll turn off the car, turning off the car, and guys, you get 165 mm of ground clearance, by the way. And the wheelbase is 2501 mm. Wheelbase is basically your distance between the center of the front wheel as well as the center of the rear wheel. So that distance is basically called as the wheelbase of the car, which is 2501 mm. Guys, I actually forgot to show you guys the engine of the car. So this is the 1.5 liter turbocharged diesel engine which you get in the Altroz Revotorque motor. It produces around 90 PS of power and 200 Newton meters of torque. Talking about the suspension setup, by the way, at the front you actually get McPherson strut suspension, whereas at the rear you actually get twist beam suspension. So yeah, that's about it. So guys, I think I've spoken a lot about most of the things about the car. I hope you guys like the video. Still, if you have any questions related to the same or the other, you can definitely ask it to me on Instagram as well as in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, drive safe, ride safe. Bye bye.